Hello everybody, welcome back to Ruined King. Last time we ended up coming back to the Shadow Isles and we need to finish the main quest by giving back the purified seed to Maokai and we'll see what happens next. Alright, let's see what's over here. I don't seem to be able to talk to them. Oh, I borrowed some preserved food from the academy kitchen on my way back. What, you think I'd like the chance to cook for mortals go to waste? Ah, let's chat. You find any new recipes? Now that I'm cooking again, I want to try something new. Maybe I should come up with a new dish myself. No, I couldn't. I can't even taste anymore. I should just stick to our old fare. Ah, so this guy sells food. Ah, interesting. Alright, I'll make that to use when I need it. Wasn't too tough a trip back, I hope. I picked up a few more items along the way if you're in need. Alright. Ah, so this is the potion guy. So we can buy potions, we can buy weapons, we can buy meals. This place is awesome. See what's over here. Okay, so this one's still inactive. I need to figure out how to activate that. Oh, wait. Such a potential. You, come here for a moment. The shadow sizes up the party the way a jeweler might evaluate a gemstone. You must be a foreigner. A Vastaya too. It takes a special sort of witch, these blessed isles. You are strong, yes, but I sense an untapped power in you. The Mistworker pauses on that sentiment before rising into her finale. Become my discourse, and together we shall unleash that power. Who are you? Cautious, I say. That is fair. As foreigners to this land, I suppose you have never had the opportunity to learn of Kalia, philosopher, scholar, and teacher of men. She boasts. That is of little consequence. There is greater potential within you. Should you become my disciples, I might unleash it. What do you say? Why would you help us? I can tell you are not a person to be trifled with. So fear not. I merely wish to see mankind and the Vestayan kind reach their fullest potential. That is compensation enough. How would you unlock this power? Kalia cracks a very smile. Well, that depends. There are as many paths to enlightenment as there are people. In this case, there are six. She chuckles. Hmm. Are you a mistworker? A mistworker? What do you mean? The sheet stares at you confused. Alright, I'll accept. Ooh, wonderful. You shall remember the day you made the decision to have Kalia take you under her wing. Now, who wishes to unlock their potential first? Let's do Misfortune first. Okay. As Misfortune steps to the front of the group, Kalia exhales and chuckles to herself. My dear, you hardly need my training. It is clear to me that you have already marshaled your strength and hardened your will. But still, there is something you lack. After a brief moment for consideration, Kalia speaks once again. Yes, I think I've got it. You are an adept sailor, mistress of a vast fleet, but you cannot use that power away from the sea. If you find a way for your naval power to affect those online, you will be unstoppable. But this is not something I can teach you. Bunch of help that was. Of course, it would be helpful for my ships too. Wait, there was a found there was a foundry in Gary Harbor working on a long-range cannon. I wonder what happened to it after the hurricane. Hmm, that's interesting. I'll I'll go back to Maokai first, then we'll figure out how to unlock Miss Thornton's potential. Let me see. So we are here. I remember there's a teleportation device we can use to go to Maokai. Yeah, here we go. So we can go to Maokai directly. There we go. Let's go to the roof. I remember Maokai is this way. There we go.
You found what you seek. The life force was palpable the moment you set foot on the island.
Yay.
Yes, it was astonishing to see what our people accomplished together.
Ancient history now carves a path forward through a grim future. Plant the seed that we might reveal hope.
Maokai is excited.
He couldn't do that when we first met him.
That makes two of us. My power returns. Another blow against our enemy. But each step brings you closer to danger. Choose your path carefully.
I fear the path may not be ours to choose. Well, let's pick one and keep moving.
Before you go, a gift of thanks. Brom, hero of the Freljord. You traveled here for a cure that would save your homeland, and found none. Yet you stay and fight to save mine.
Of course! That is what it means to be a hero.
In all my years, I have never met a heart so pure. If this is a virtue of your people, then they must be saved.
These are leaves. I love them.
In old times, when there was peace and men were welcome here, they sought these leaves, and I gave them freely. From them they made elixirs and potions to cure sickness.
A cure.
Those leaves are a part of me, you see, and within me flows the last of the blessed water you sought.
Oh.
It is my life's blood, the last hope of restoring this land, and it seems yours as well.
Rom does not know what to say. Rom is the only one crying.
Aww.
We're all crying on the inside.
Go now, find victory, and know that you will always be welcome visitors in Maokai's Grove.
Yay! This part of the Shadow Isle is restored. What happened to the part before? Is it only this part restored? Let me just go back to check real quick. Oh, I see. So the... Oh yeah, so only that part will restore, I see. Stress Reacher must be stopped, he must hurry. Enter the fortress and find Thresh. So, okay. So next step, we should go to the fortress and find Thresh. Where's the fortress? Oh, so we go all the way there. I see, I see. Alright, let's go. Let's go back. Let's go! So, yeah, this way forward. We got this.
This is Thresh's mighty fortress? I have seen bigger in the Freljord.
The mist here is troubled, full of anger.
We're angrier.
I gotta agree with Pike. No ancient spirit can stand between me and Gangplank. Let's show this Thresh that no one crosses Bilgewater.
Alright. You got big gun, Thresh. Prepare to die. Ooh, here we are, Thresh. Why? Why? Why do you let me languish here so? Release me so this ends. Ha ha ha, you have forgotten again. The curse has robbed you of memory because you are awake. You have no idea how important your screams are to Thresh. The agony you feel delights him. Deliver me from this place onto another, the spirit realm. Wait, this is not Thresh? Visitors and living? How quaint. You have no idea how big a mistake you have made coming here, but you soon shall know.
It's too late for mercy.
There we go, give it a T-buff. And a death burn. I figured I still have a shield. Yeah, I might have need a shield. Let's fight right now. Let's see let's give you another debuff. And ooh, that's some juicy damage right there. Alright. Let's do this. And oh shit, I don't have enough mana. And let's see. Let's do this. Pop up. Ooh, hurry! There's some mad damage there. Let's finish you off. Come on, Sarah. Oh, that was not enough damage, Sarah. That's not enough. Alright, finish him off. Nice. Iris on the road. Oh, oh, everyone leveled up. Neat. Okay, should I free this person? Okay, let's talk to the person. Please, don't walk by like all the others. Free me. Alright, why not? I do not deserve freedom, but is it better than this? Is it better than this? Oh, who this guy? Oh well. Necrotis diary. Oh, is this guy Necrotis? Necrotis. It's been an age since I had the time to contemplate the day and record my thoughts on paper. Since the Queen's injury, I've had barely a moment to sleep, and no time to spend on myself. I shouldn't complain. I knew what I was getting into when I took this position as King Vigo's side, but sometimes I feel that the task I volunteered for has grown and changed. We all knew Vigo was a strong-tempered young man with fragile nerves and an inclination to rage. But Isolde, since Isolde's poisoning, he's been even more erratic than usual. The kingdom's vaults are stuffed with magical relics won from Camarvia's enemies, and he's been rioting among them like a troll in a china shop. Every day Viego searches them for something that could heal the queen's injury, and every day I must nag him to focus on his kingly duties. I returned to my diary partly due to the feeling that we are living through a momentous time in our kingdom's history. A, a poisoned queen, and a king whose despair distracts him from rule. There are stories like this in the books I read from as a child. Unlike those tales, however, we do not have a blessed hero to swoop in and solve everyone's problems. We merely have the king's niece, Callista, and though she may locate the fabled Blessed Isles, there may not be a cure there for her to find. Hmm. Some fucked up shit. Some potions? Nice, nice. Should I free these guys as well? Open my cage and we shall play. Alright. How do you think play with me? I will show you the suffering I have endured. Oh, these are enemies.
Too late for mirth.
Mm.
Anyone else?
You shall burn.
Grandma,
Bye.
I warned you. I always get my way.
Oh, so there's a chest after each one of those. Okay. That's the
And
kids.
these trapped spirits.
Do you feel pity for them? No. It's grief.
They remind me of someone. The person I'm thinking of is a fighter. But his spirit did not rest easy after death.
You encountered the spirit?
Yes. I can't stop fighting him, even after he's died. Seeing these cages makes me wonder. Is he trapped? Or am I?
You'll have to meet him and find out.
I think I joined up with you so I wouldn't have to.
Interesting. As someone remembered I was here, release me from this place, please. Okay. I had long lost hope. Maybe I will find it again. Oh, you didn't give me anything. Oh, a squirrel. The spirit realm is sick. The spirit realm here is foul. In Aonia, it feels like a clean earth, like fresh rain. Here, it's like a wading neck deep through a sea of mold and rot and slime. It's suffocating. I can barely breathe. It feels worse when the torturer peers into my cell. It feels worse when his lantern shines. He drags the humans away one by one, but he never touches me. There are no other Vestia among the survivors of our shipwreck. Humans can live off of the rotten scraps he feeds them, but I need spirit magic as desperately as I need air. I can already feel the lack of it. My heart beats slower. I lie here in the dark and my chest feels as if a weight is lying on it. I'd rather he drag me off and kill me than leave me here another day. Maybe the torturer knows it. Maybe leaving me to suffocate is his special plan for me. Aww, what the fuck? Have you come to laugh at these caged animals? Be glad there is a wall between us. I'll lock it. What you gonna do? If I devour your essence, maybe I can break this curse. Finish him off! Fight me! Nice.
We did it!
So it's in the chest. Alright. At least we got something. Ooh! Damn! That's some damage. Very cool.
We did it!
Ares powerful. I'm going the area here. Dum, dum, dum. Very nice. Don't forget the trash can. Strong storage space. The chest plate. Very nice. Time to food. Finish it up.
A temporary distraction.
Wait, this guy just following me now. It's just that's some weird bug right here though. Bye. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright. So this one's blocked. Oh, is that Thresh? Who is that? I don't know, but he's the first unveiling that hasn't attacked us on sight here. Huh. This unveiling being barely acknowledges anything around him. He seems to be in his own world, waiting for something. Who are you? Hmm. No name, can't remember. Are you Thresh's servant? Thresh takes many things. I kept fighting for him. So he took my anger. I am a curator. Thresh keeps me from fading. I find special things for him and show him. Hmm. Do you sell anything? Alright. So he does sell some good stuff here, huh? Do you think it's time for some upgrades? Yeah. Consider some upgrades after I figure out this place is. Okay, we have a rest point. I do think we need some kind of help from Shield. So I don't think we need Fortune right now. Let's have Broom, because we have Ari for heal if we need, and Broom the shield he provides is really good. Okay, let's do that. So all this unlocked. So those weapons are level 22. We are level 21 right now. So once we reach level 22, I'll use those new weapons. Finish them off! Very nice. Okay, there's a scroll. Catalog 1. This sheet is written in tight, perfect script. It is not signed. This documentation equally serves presumptive consumers and aspiring librarians. I have devised a system for the storage of the myriad writings, tablets, artifacts, portraits, trinkets, and accoutrements stored within the library. This system currently has no name. I recognize one will be required in time. However, one is not required to adhere to this system. I have designed it such that any child will find it trivial to follow. It is my pleasure to direct you to the reverse of this sheet, where you will discover the key both to navigating and to maintaining our sanctum of knowledge. In few words, wheresoever you find something, you shall return it. The back of the sheet is covered edge to edge with an intricate legend which sort books and objects by no fewer than 27 adjectival categories, each again subcategorized. It is indeed perfect. Alright, if you say so. So we came this side. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, should we unlock this? Ah, what have we here? But you are not one of Thresh's servants, and you are also your cage. How peculiar! You are in a position of power then, but you still cannot roam freely about, as I'm sure you've noticed the warded doors. There are many barriers in this place, and only the powerful may break them. But we can help each other. I can help you break those barriers, and you can free me from my cage. What do you say, deal? Don't listen to him. He's trying to trick you. As soon as he's free, he'll get his hooks into you. You'll never escape. I failed to introduce you to my neighbor. He's Seth. I'm Glenn. He does this to every newcomer here, tries to turn them against me. You've no reason to believe me, but he's trying to deceive you himself. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Lies, lies. The best way to earn trust is through action. If we help each other, then we can trust each other. I'll go first. You need to find an amulet with a red stone in it. There is one in a room nearby, just along the way. I couldn't even enter the room if I were free. The room has wards against unliving prisoners. We'll be drained of our energy if we venture there. Bring me the stone and I can show you how to use it. It's a trick, it's all a trick. Go, you haven't the time. There's no telling when Thresh will return and find you missing. Okay. Let's not open this yet. He's talking about a stone. Oh damn. Let's fight this guy. Say no! Nice.
Do they really think they can win?
Brahm's awesome. Alright, we're really close to level 22. We can use all those awesome weapons by then. And let's see what's over here. Oh, right. This is where the gate is. This. Scrolls. Oh. The curse and leaving to return. Okay, let's see. What is that I can see? Let me repay you for your mercy. Nice. That's some really powerful shit. We can't trust anybody these days. Let's heal first. Wait, that heals 2k. What the hell? I don't need that. This is so powerful. What the hell? Well, that's a group potion. Whole part. Sorry, Alright. Oh, got some nice stuff. Okay. Oh, Necros, Diary 3. I knew this would happen eventually. Viego has isolated Queen Isolde and refuses to let any of us speak to her. He doesn't let anyone else into their locked chambers now. Not even the chambermaids. I've done a lot of listening through the door, which makes me feel like an idiot. I hear him babbling on and on, but she doesn't seem well enough to speak. Dire, indeed. Out here, life goes on, more chaotic and dangerous by the day. I'm afraid, on the days when Viego refuses to come out of the royal suite, I have to yell the news at him through the locked door. And what news it is! Crops falling, rioting in the streets, the nightly orders flexing their muscles on our neighbors, ancient feuds between the nightly orders are brewing, and I fear that without the king's presence, they'll spill over into bloodshed. I hope she found something that can restore Isolde, Isolde, and with it, our king's old fragile equilibrium. But even if Calista does, I must wonder: can the kingdom long survive with a ruler this erratic? Are we too far gone now down the path of misrule and chaos to ever return to the way things were? Damn. Oh, catalog third. This sheet is written in tight, perfect script, enough several words and merely carved into the paper. It is not signed. I am by no means accusing any singular presumptive consumer or diligent librarian of callous disregard for the purpose of this establishment, or the sanctity of our work and the organization of our work. No, to so fail such an ideal is a mark not against the individual, but all humanity. However, I am loath to point out, be it to my superiors, presumptive consumers or diligent librarians, that this infringement marks the 37th besmirchment of our sanctum's cataloging system. Had I the means, I would put any such negligent party to the pains. That pen might teach them those lessons which prudence, reason, social justice, common decency, and parental love appears to have eluded entirely. And so I repeat by once more, wheresoever you find something, you shall return it. Damn, it's getting a little bit too much, isn't it? Clock 2. This sheet is written in type perfect script, though ink blows in places as if the pen were jammed into the paper. It is not signed. I acknowledge that, given the size of this library and the breadth of the writings, tablets, artifacts, portraits, trinkets, and accoutrements counted herein, it takes some measure of time to navigate the establishment and return items to their rightful place. However, any reasoning being must, in turn, acknowledge that, given the size of the library and the breadth of the writings, tablets, artifacts, portraits, trinkets, and accoutrements contained herein, it is of critical and paralleled importance to ensure that all items are logged, accounted for, and above all, discoverable. It is beneath reader and writer both to bring this matter to the personal, but I must point firmly to the many years spent designing this system. I repeat, wheresoever you find something, you shall return it. Damn, this guy went into madness when people don't follow his rules.
Good friends! Good fight!
Oh, there's the gemstone there. Let's open this door, they have chests in it. Oh, what a precious gift you have. Your life. Don't lose it. Not here. Okay, so that guy is left alone. Nice. What about you? You wanna find me? I need strength. I may as well take yours. Alright! Not even that
Good
powerful.
friends! Good fight!
Alright, we got plenty of goodies. Let's head back to those prisoners and see what they have to say. And oh wait, not here. This way. Oh, you've returned. Tell me, did you find anything? How did you came to be in this place? Like anyone else does, Thresh found me, but I wouldn't give him the satisfaction of a break like the others. What was your life before coming here? I am not so sure anymore, actually. It's been so long I can't tell if I made these memories up or if they're mine. I was a scholar, I think, in the academy near the shore. That is a place, isn't it? I taught military pupils. I was in my room one night, reading, and then suddenly I looked down at the floor and saw my body. Something had happened. I can't remember much after that. I spent time wandering, running. I don't know how I got here. That's strange, isn't it? How can I trust you? Because you are living and I am unliving. We both need each other. I only want to break the curse of ruination, and to do that I can't stay here. We both want to live, you see. As long as our goals align, we are allies. Alright. Yes, that it is. Well done. Now give me the amulet. No. I will wait here until you change your mind. I can unlock. Bring it to me instead. Ah! You know what? I trust the big guy more. How? My apologies, believe me, I didn't want to hurt you. I just need a little life essence and I thought ask for forgiveness rather than permission. There, I've infused. It has power, not much, but little. It can open doors with lesser words or stronger words. Well, that's I kept my word. Be grateful other and living are not so kind. With the life essence I took from you, I can finally live. Thank you, champion. Maybe I'll never meet again. Uh-oh. Alright. You trust me. I don't know. You should be more problematic than that guy, you know? Just been talking crap. And he told me the truth. I don't know. I trust that guy more now. This guy has anything to see. Alright. Let's move on. Thresh town. Holy shit. What's this? What is this? How? So where the dog is too powerful and this place is fucking ominous. What the fuck? What's here? Oh, I can go inside. This area only ends? Okay, so I cannot open the door. Oh damn, I'm scared. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. Should I just go inside? Oh, there's a squirrel there. I'm gonna read the squirrel, then we're gonna go inside. See what's there. Oh, I could open that one. Let's read it. My new job. Well, today's the day. In a better world, I would be off to a career among the masters of Halia, but instead I've been assigned the duties of a vault warden. Disgusting. I was top of my class. I deserve better than this. I can still amuse myself with this inferior assignment, I suppose. It is now my responsibility to assess and catalog the sundry artifacts and tomes safeguarded in our vaults. I have only glimpsed at the architecture and already my mind boils with new possible improvements. I will show these wardens what a sharp mind can accomplish in this profession. Jeriel, warden of leave me alone, leave me alone. Oh, my new job, 205. Many weeks in my tenure, and already I've witnessed a lethal encounter with a vault object. According to its documentation, the heart's key must be turned in its companion lock every 30 9 hours. Outside of that time, it may be used to open any locked object. The wardens, however, have the disappointingly lazy practice of using it to navigate the maze of vault chambers while on duty. Warden Alms failed to return the key to its place in the vault and turn it at the proper time. True to its name, the key sought the nearest heart, Alms' own, and returned. What it unlocked, we may never know, for the experience caused Alms to perish. I have begun drafting expanded documentation on the key's use and the maintenance. Almost died needlessly, but if we can learn from his failure, some good may come out of it. Alright, finish it off.
A shame. We could have been friends.
Hey, only hour left. The others have before you and the others by. Wait, you see the release? Let me know. The unleavened here looks desperate and weak. There is a jagged scar on his forehead, and a glow with unholy light. Oh, that is where Thresh did some of his work on me. I was a liar during life, so he removed my ability to lie, cut it right out of me. Do you know how painful truth is sometimes? I used to lie to myself all the time, but now I have to face the truth. It hurts. How, how do I know you won't attack me? Would attack you. I would kill you if I could. But I sense you're stronger than me, so that would not be wise. How do you get in here? I am one of Fred's favorite playthings, so he put me here among his special collections. Lately, he's been experimenting with memories, cutting them out, putting back in the wrong ones. I wish he would destroy me and be done with it. What will you give us if we free you? Now there's a sensible question. I can help you, but I know someone who can. The attendant of floor below. He has the power to aid you. He can upgrade that trinket you have, your crimson amulet, to bypass more powerful wards. But the poor thing can't remember how. How can we get the attendant to remember? With the memory, of course. And when you look at that, I just happen to have one of his. Without his memory, doesn't he seem content though? You could give him his memory back, and he will aid you. But what will the cost be? We'll free you if you give us the memory. It's only sensible thing to do, really. A fair treat consequences are an afterthought. Alright. Alright. So we have that. So do we just go down? Oh shit. No. Oh, we can get in here as well. Oh, what is that? That's weird. The prisoner in this cell is not unliving. It looks like he is mortal, still alive, but in a tremendous amount of pain. I've been here so long, I don't remember who I am anymore. He took my mind and slashed it up. I don't know if the voices I hear are memories or phantoms. He's splendid. It's all mixed together, jumbled up. He's not an agent of death, you see. He doesn't want you to die. I wish death would visit me before Thresh does again. To know omnipotency. I pray that my purpose to him has been served, so that he will finally release me. But you can help. Yes, you can help. The tether here, that's what's keeping me alive. sustain what little life I have. Serve it, but beat me this home. Okay. I hear them, the voices of my children calling to me. We will be together again eternally. Alright. Peace. Rest in peace. So that one is too powerful. And a cushion here. Let's Ooh, there's some high bands right there. Yay! Aris level 2 okay. After we got back, we can actually do something. The man sits weakly in his cell, barely clinging to life. His face and arms are covered in sores. He looks up at you through his one dying eye. You are not one of them. You're still living. I came to the Shadow Isles hoping to find a cure. There is almost nothing anyone can do for him now. Oh, okay, I need that Eloy. Okay. The champion's duty. I fear our king drifts further from his everyday, a shadow of what he once was, a swirl of fear, hatred, and paranoia, growing unhinged with every waking moment. I fear we are led to our doom. We partly the mists, created by this beautiful land, yet the king and his subjects saw these isles only as fodder for their greed. Now we are invaders, not visitors. Alas, my duty is to the king. I am his champion, but at least I have her by my side. She is the only reason I feel safe, the only reason I feel safe. With her by my side, I know what we will be able to weather this storm, my beloved, my Calista. Hmm. Okay. Ah. A wave of relief washes over his expression. The man's body finally relaxes. Never thought I'd get respite in here. Thank you, he says. The relief is short-lived. The tension in his face returns. I don't have long now, here. There's no use for me now. He smiles one last smile without warning. He breathes rapidly several times in succession. Then has a long, drawn out exhale. He does not inhale afterward. He's dead. Oh, so give me an orb. Okay, interesting. So I think the only thing we can do now is go down. Is there any other rooms I haven't been to? Let's try it again.
Quick as a flash.
Very nice.
Never saw
Hmm. His friend is in the lower part. Did I trust the wrong person there? God damn it. Is there a way I can reverse that? Or. Oh, there's a dog here at the end. Oh, this should be the guy. He's only some. Heaven Bell. Is that what's gonna help me, or? Ah, so this guy is the guy I was talking about. I thought was the guy who lied to me. Okay, return the attendee's memory. What's that? How did you? My mind, I can feel again. Ah, no, take it away, please. Please, give me your amulet. It's fading the memories. It's gone. What was that? What just happened? Hmm. Oh. Alright. Now we can open all that. It took me a while. I wasn't expecting that guy to be the person he was referring. Okay. Oh, so this one is still too powerful. Okay. I assume we can open this door then, at least. I wonder what that door was. Okay, so we could open this door. That's good. That's good. So maybe that one is an ultra secret again. You'll only get it later on, very later on. Okay.
He called me a peasant. This pampered king doesn't know how things work in Bilgewater. Blood I've spilled, everything I've lost. He has no idea.
I have earned my throne too.
What? Waking up from your snooze, are you?
I see you now, Gangplank. You are a man of destiny. Release me from this sword. We can seek our destinies together. My queen and your kingdom.
I'm no fool. I'll summon you when the time is right.
When that demon Thresh tells you to. That amulet you carry. Put aside such tricks. Let us rule as one, with my queen by our side.
Your queen is dead. With this amulet, you will serve me.
Did Thresh tell you that?
I don't need to argue with some long-dead king. I have my triumphant return to plan. Wait.
My queen, this fool cannot stand between us. I shall crush his soul like an egg beneath my boot and return to you.
It's kind of sad. Vigo was such a powerful king, now he has nothing. Very nice.
Life is the sweetest of joy
Oh, Harry grows so powerful now. What's over here? The flame burns with boundless energy, whispers encroaches from the edges of the room, imploring someone to stare deeply with the flame. What's Eric doing? Ari stares deeply into the flame. The flame slowly changes its color to purple. It is no longer a flame, but a spirit. Ari looks around and she's in Aonia, in the middle of a winding, wild forest. At the base of an incredible mountain, the spirit playfully poking around the roots of a tree looks eagerly at Ari. Would you give me a little of your essence? Just a little taste? An unseen voice asks. Ari thought the spirit asked, but the voice seemed to key coming from somewhere else. I'll give you some of my power to aid your friends, but first, I just need a little of yours, he says. What do you say? Okay, as you wish. An object coalesces in your hand, a gift from the clan. Oh, divine incense. That's interesting. Alright, I need to like arm myself before I actually go there. Let's take a look over here first before we go back to change the champion. I feel like I need to have Brom here because these enemies do so much damage. I need some shields. Use part of here. Oh, a casting. What is that? The sweet scent of the living. Someone has escaped their cage. Where are you? An impish creature perches over a tomb and eyes you suspiciously. Brazen of you to walk here, to walk about, but you wouldn't be the first fool to defy the will of Thresh, he says. The imp inhales deeply, savoring your smell. Ah, it's been years since I've last had a visitor. Why don't we play a game? I will give you a tome from my collection, and all you have to do is answer a few questions correctly. What happens if I fail? Oh, I'll take something from you, but it won't be anything that you'll miss. Just a little of your essence. Don't worry, you're alive, you'll recover. Alright. Ever moving I am, in uncertain and unpredictable ways. To content me is to lose my power, for only unbridled I true. Sailors love me so much, so that for some I am their bed forever. Ocean? Everything passes through me. I can make you stronger, but eventually weaker. Sometimes I am grains of sand. Time? Ooh, I'm in a row. Very good. And lastly, answer me this. I am something you cannot run from. I never tire, nor do I rest. Though you may never see me, we are both heading towards each other all the time. What am I? So? Incorrect. No, come closer. Ow! Yes. This is time. No uncertain. So this is ocean. So if it's not sun, it's fate. Oh, that makes sense. Deal's a deal, it says. I believe I owe you something. It's not like I'll miss the time tome for long. I'll simply retrieve it from your corpse later. Alright, prayer book. Okay, so I can go back from here. Oh, my new job 4 or 5. The vault's contents are a hierarchical mess. As wardens, we must be able to locate and describe any object in our care, and I cannot in good faith say that this is currently the standard. I've begun drafting sample documentation for one of the vault's older artifacts. It is a nameless tome, large and dusty. Prior documentation suggests it is evil and whispers your own darkest thoughts. Anyone can see that this sort of vague uh, uh, descriptor is without value and far beneath the quality bar a board warden must set for themselves. What is a dark thought? And is the book whispering really? It has no lips. With a tone this dangerous, precise, is crucial. I have taken it upon myself to study the book's effects properly. I am of sound mind and already found it quite simple to ignore the book's effects. I will use this to establish a baseline effect category, radius and intensity with which we may categorize all such objects. Oh, this is why he went nuts. It's the book. Oh, some goodies. Very nice. Oh, there's a chest I missed. Wait, what? Where is it? Oh, I might need I think I might need misfortune so she can uncover the secret. This is invisible. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Ah, there we go. I might have missed a lot of stuff since they have invisible stuff. Misfortune is the only one who can find it. Interesting. See if we can bypass this guy. This guy's too powerful for me right now. There's a lot of enemies. Wait. I remember there's was it Yasuo who can like dispel the mist? This effect. Please don't hurt me. Oh my god, this is so scary. What the fuck? So many of them. Necros Diary 4. Callista is our only hope. Now she must find something on the Blessed Isles. Virgo would be ecstatic, and Callista would once again take her virtual place at Virgo's side. How much of this chaos could have been avoided if his loyal niece was there to keep his mind focused and his nerves calm? Could she have stopped us wandering this far down the path of ruin? Virgo's mood is erratic. He still neglects his duties in the kingdom. Riots are common in the city now, and the food shortage has done ridiculous things to the price of bread. Every few days, I hear word that some young scion of a knightly order has died in fighting, in pointless infightings. How long can we last? Will there be anything noble left to save the Pamovia when Callista returns? Perhaps there's no hope. You never know. Leave me alone, please. Spirit a Blossom Festival. I hear whispers of a festival in the first land where they commune with the dead. How intriguing it must be to speak with those who have long gone. My guests from Ionia make mention of a sacred flower. They say it blossoms when dead spirits are near. This is something I should certainly investigate. It could make for a rather illuminating discovery into the inner workings of the spirit's realm and possibly the so-called afterlife. I must get my hands on one of those flowers. Maybe it will live nicely inside my lantern. Interesting. Alright, I gathered everything here, so leave me alone. Bye. Bye. Oh, another prisoner absconded. I can tell you by scent that the unliving curse has yet to stain your being, at least for now. What is that? Curious that you possess that amulet. You've managed to imbue it so well thus far, but your luck has run out. Only I can grant access to the upper levels, and I will not aid any prisoner of Thresh. A device in the center of this room spins with irregular periods uh, that are almost hypnotic. An old ominous voice speaks. Unwelcome guests, stay your fare, it says. Who are you? You may call me Amon. No need to introduce yourself. Oh, God damn it! Really?
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Alright. If you won't help us, why don't you attack or stop us? Thresh did not fancy me slaughtering his toys prematurely, so I agreed to stop. You're a mortal, you will perish soon enough. And besides, I have seen the threats ahead for you. Death is in your wake, and it delights me. Are you trapped in that device? Trapped is such a narrow view of looking at it. This is merely where I currently reside. Are you trapped in the material plane then? I am here now, and later I will not be. I can leave, but it entertains me to stay. That all could change in what's the term you use in a heartbeat. Do you serve thresh? Again, with the narrow view. Does the air serve your lungs? Do you serve the trees and that breathe it back? No, they exist in the same space and are bound by laws agnostic to their desires. The simple model in your mind that you project onto every being you meet, needing everything to fit, are tiresome. Do you control the gate? No, I do not control the gate. I control who enters and leaves through that gate. What's in the upper level? It doesn't matter, you'll never see it. It would be like describing to a fly what happened in a book. There is no point. Huh, rather fucking asshole. Oh, my new job. 3 or 5. Do you think that is this guy that's in the machine? Had another lethal encounter with a odd object. Why do this happen so often? Warden pattering confused the biting book with the eating book. Their passing is tragic. But this really shows the value of precise documentation and proper categorization, doesn't it? I've requested that Warden Yolanda, who was there at the time, please take some time off from grieving to document what she saw. These objects defy reasoning and often exhibit their most dangerous traits only through observation. We can mitigate the need for test subjects by thoroughly documenting our observations and keeping those records in a central, well, well cataloged location, and not losing those records. I must rest. These feelings are driving me to frustrated distraction. Okay. Oh, what is that? Well, sounds to be hostile. Please, no more. Let me rest. Give me rest. We do not serve Thresh. You are not with him. Yes, I see that now. Do you know anything about the entity outside your room? The gatekeeper Ammon, or honorary fellow, but a demon's power comes from its name, or rather ignorance of its name. If you know the true name of a demon, you can gain control of it, can command it. But he kept it from us. I doubt even Thresh knows his name. There may be a way, however, I can continue with my signifier mentor who had passed to the spirit realm before the ruination. He may have access to such knowledge. How do we commune with your mentor? I've lost the word of the communion over the years, so a prayer book is one. A monk must breathe a special incense for their words to carry over to the spirit realm. And lastly, a heavenly bell to end the prayer must be rung. Oh, what is your life before coming here? I was a monk of the Braithorn of the Dusk Monastery. A signifier mostly spent my time in books, interpreting, and also handling the treasury. Omenland was my name. I still remember after all these years. After the whatever you want to call it, the rolling black cloud, the ruination, I sought all the other monks, but they weren't like me. They were mindless, lost. I could not guide them. My brothers recognized me no more. It gets muddled here, time. I only recall fragments of decades. How did you come to be in this place? I don't want to think I was betrayed, but somehow Thresh found out what I was doing. I was guiding a lost traveler, and just as she was about to reach safety, a hook flew out of the darkness. I'll never forget the sound of it connecting and the shock. I saw the look in her eyes when she pleaded with him. No, she said, I'm not ready yet. He followed her to find me, you see. It's my fault she was caught. It haunts me still. There are a lot of books here. This is Thresh doing. He constructed this to resemble my old monastery office. It is but a pale facsimile, an unholy mockery of the place I used to call home. Sometimes when I read, he fills my thoughts with visions of unliving and abominations as torment, trying to break me by making me see all the people I couldn't save. He tailors his torture for the individual. I just think of my garden and spending time there under the sun. He cannot take that away from me. He cannot touch me. I see no chance. Why don't you just leave it, please? The door is warded against the unliving. In my vacant state, it would destroy me. Alright, let's keep stuff. You found them. Wonderful. I always had faith you would find everything, champion. Alright, let's begin. Umulan, dear child, my heart weeps. What has happened to you? How can I be of service? Master, I haven't so much to tell you, but we have an urgent request. Anything, Umulan. There is an entity nearby trapped in a vessel. He calls himself Amon. We need to know his true name. I see. A moment. Yes, here. His name is Amonagoras. Umulan. Be careful, he's quite dangerous. We shall be, master. Our time grows short. I cannot maintain the communion. Call upon me any time, dear child, when you have the strength. I pray we can meet again under better conditions. Alright. I must recover. I do not possess the vitality of my youth anymore. Amonagoras. Alright. Speak. Amonagoras. What? No! How did you? Don't you dare! Think before you speak your next word. Let us through the gate. Ah! Hold your amulet out in front of you. There, being filled with my power. Are you satisfied with that command? Yes. It has been millennia, never have I suffered such. Well, word spreads, no sense in remembering. We laughed. Okay, now we can actually open all those doors we couldn't before. Let's go. See all the way here. Nice. Okay. I think this part is finished. This part as well. This part as well. So we need to go back and open that door. What do we have here? The artifact in the center of the room pulses with stark energy, like the wake of some terrible disaster. There is a feeling that some of your life force is being drained by the artifact. Approaching the crystal could be dangerous, and there is no knowing when you'll be able to leave its grasp. The nightmare crystal seduces your senses, seizing control of your mind. It wraps and distorts your thoughts, pulling you into its nightmarish dreamscape. Once you submit, there is no turning back. But if you leave or fail, you will lose some health. Your mind spins and travels through walls of smoke and spirits until finally arriving in a place unfamiliar. Inside a mind that is not entirely your own, you are a prisoner. Outside your cell, you hear a guard mutter, "It's beginning." Then you feel an earthquake and hear a crash as the guard screams out. From your cell, you can see the crushed guard. He is within reach. You grab the guard's foot and drag him into the cell with you. You notice a large keyring on his belt and a hood covering his face. See the key. You found the right key to unlock your cell. The door swings open and you step forward into the hall. You note other prisoners are locked in similar cells to your own, but the whole underground prison seems as if it's about to collapse at any time. Skip the prison. Okay, let's just skip. The surface level floor is wide open, with large pillars as the edges of the room and the intricate patterns carved into the archway. Up ahead, a bright light shines through an open gate. Suddenly, a figure passes in front of the gate and blocks the light, casting a shadow across the floor, and you become aware of thousands of anonymous eyes in the shadows of the archway. The figure wears a dark cloak, but you see a blasting wand holstered in his belt. Have you come to bear witness? The figure standing in the gates asks you. Without moving the length of the room, you are now at the threshold of the door right in front of him. You can make out no features, but his presence is unsettling. You will come to see in death and be free of your fear, he says. The figure reaches out and grabs you, filling you with pain. You receive critical damage in nightmares and are ow. The damage you suffered was immense, and the pain felt very real, so much so that as you are pulled out of the nightmare, you took damage. Ow. Let's try it again. Okay. So these are the same. So let's take the Kirin again, and this time try to free the prisoners. With the guard's key, you try to open the cell doors of other prisoners. They tired, uh, their tired, pale faces look pleadingly at you, but none of the keys seem to work. One grabs your hand, and you instinctively pull it away out of the disgust, and the prisoner smiles at you as if that was his intended reaction. There is nothing but very moons and the stench of rotting flesh here before you can think. The roof caves in. You receive fuel damage, fire damage. Try again. Let's actually pull back his hood. Curiosity strikes your fancy and you slowly pull back the hood, covering his head. To your horror, he has no head underneath, and instead there is just a shadowy orb of smoke and the tendrils that assault your senses. You look away as fast as you can, but it is too late. God damn it. So I was right the first time. So I should take the carrying and just escape. And this time I just reached the wand. You raise the blasting wand towards the figure. If it is my destiny, so be it. Everything's happening all at once now, it says. You squeeze the base of the blasting wand and disintegrates the figure. Nothing stands in the way of your freedom now for making it out of the nightmare scenario completely. The nightmare crystal manifests a reward for you. Oh, interesting. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Now, okay, I should heal. This should do it. Let's go forward. Since we have everything, yeah, we have everything. Nice. Library of Agony. Alright, so let's bring up here. Oh, a chest. Oh, delightful agony. And I relish the misery of my little miniature. As their souls seethe inside, deranged fragments of their former selves, rolling within like boiling water. Face after face surfaces behind the glass, features twisted in expressions of agony, hate, and fear. I savor everyone. No doubt they can see out of the glass and into the living world amidst the press and throng of their fellow prisoners. No doubt they long to touch it again, to free themselves, to break out and flee my control. Their torment is delicious. But I have never had one escape before. He knows she still belongs to me. I saw it in his eyes, the glorious fear and pain, and though she defies me, I know a part of her is still trapped within my lantern. She knows too, and I intend to take her back. Ugh, it's creepy. Oh, what's this?
Wait, these markings are like the ones I found in the Blessed Vault.
Your people made them?
Yes, the Visani, my ancestors. These artifacts belong to them. It's a strange feeling to see the traces they left behind. This is the closest I've ever been to them. It feels like the closest I've ever been to anyone.
That's not true. We're here.
You believed yourself the only one, yes?
Through countless centuries, though that seemed impossible. But what is that demon Thresh doing with their artifacts?
Have you found something?
I am unsure.
What is it?
It's another sunstone, a vessel. This must be the one Gangplank brought here for Thresh. But this one seems dim, as if it's been drained. Yet still, I can hear something. Something from within. Voices and feelings. Memories that feel familiar. If these are my ancestors' memories, why can't I see them clearly? They call to me, but they feel foreign.
Aww.
Is there something wrong with me?
If your people truly held secrets, it is no surprise that Thresh would be trying to steal them.
I'll never know what secrets the Sunstone held, but at least I can keep it with me. Perhaps it will be useful later. For now, there are more pressing matters.
Yeah.
An interesting discovery. Perhaps this will connect you to your ancestors. No one should be alone.
Yes.
I hope that is true.
So we are really close. Okay, I will end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we'll hopefully to face Thresh and see what happens next. Maybe we get to fight Gangplank or Virgo as well. So we don't know. So just wait for the next episode. See you guys next time. Bye.